What is good, my beautiful DC brothers and sisters? It's your boy, the Truth 31. Hit like, subscribe for all that DC goodness on your face, neck, and chest. And this is a video I've wanted to do for quite some time because I know I've seen some people who are, upset, and for good reason. I get it, that, they don't really understand why Zack Snyder chose Dick Grayson instead of Jason Todd to be the one who was killed. I get it because I was the same way. Also, I was just like, "What the hell?" Like I thought it was Jason Todd, especially considering how Zack Snyder is a real comic book purist and he loves the source material. I just figured, oh, he would have used Jason Todd and we would have gotten the Red Hood storyline with Ben Affleck, which would be amazing, by the way. But after watching BVS and Zack Snyder doing interviews and the reasoning why he chose Dick Grayson, I slowly but surely, began to really fully understand why and really appreciate why it was Dick Grayson instead of Jason Todd, because the whole purpose of Bruce Wayne just going off the rails, off the hinges in BVS and going down that dark, dark path was because of Dick Grayson. Like, it had to be Dick Grayson because, especially since Dick Grayson in this universe, I don't know how old he is because I've seen like he's wearing like the little booty shorts in his costume. So I don't know if he's like a teenager or a grown man, which I don't think he is because he would have been Nightwing by then. So I'm assuming he's a teenager, and it would make sense because Ben Affleck and Bruce Wayne. I get the two fucking mixed together because he's so good, but it would make sense on why Bruce Wayne would go off the deep end and go off the rails, because Bruce Wayne looks at Dick Grayson as a son. He took him in and trained him, looked out after him, and sit and really treating him as not only his son but as a partner. And the fact that Jared Leto, Joker, took Bruce Wayne's son away from him, it makes sense. It makes sense for Bruce Wayne's arc in BVS on why, like, he just went off the deep end and went, like, became so enraged and bitter and just cynical and war hardened and jaded because his son died. Joker took away Bruce Wayne's son. And that full arc just adds so much complexity and adds so many layers to Bruce Wayne's Ben Affleck's role in BVS. And again, it adds so many layers and complexity and nuance to Joker and Jared Leto. And there's so much rich history between these two characters that we need to see it on HBO Max with Ben Affleck getting an HBO Max show, which there's rumors now coming out like, oh, it's confirmed. Well, I'll do a video on that later on. But yeah, it adds so much complexity and layers and tension between the two characters, between Joker and Bruce Wayne, that we need to see it. We need to see it fully realized. And that's what we got a brief glimpse of it on David Ayer's Suicide Squad movie, where Batman is chasing down the Joker and Harley Quinn, and Joker, not Joker, fucking Batman, he saves Harley Quinn, and and there's a line that he says where he's just like, Joker took something from me, so I'm gonna take something from him, and that line is alluding to the fact that Dick Grayson was killed by Joker. Oh my God! That's why I need to see it. It makes so much sense within the story. It makes so much sense with the characters. And again, even though like we rarely get to see these two actors come together, Ben Affleck and Jared Leto, but the fact that there's so much history between these movies and between these characters, like, again, it just adds so much more depth to the storytelling of what Zack Snyder is creating, especially with what Ben Affleck is going to create with his own show, and hopefully really delve deeper into the storyline with Dick Grayson and Joker, and really delve deep into the psychosis of what Bruce Wayne was dealing with in BVS, and hopefully and further on, and really fully invest and explore more of that story and that relationship with Bruce and Dick, because that would be amazing. It would be amazing to see. Maybe like on the Ben Affleck show, we get to see flashbacks, and we get really fully invested on the relationship with a young Dick Grayson and then younger-ish Bruce Wayne, and see Bruce Wayne training Dick Grayson and really shaping him up and molding him into becoming a man, so he could like go out on his own and become the Nightwing persona. But of course, tragedy struck with Joker just beating Dick Grayson to death. If that happened in this storyline, because in this continuity, because I don't know if I don't know if Zack Snyder is gonna use elements of Under the Red Hood and actually show Joker beat the shit out of Dick Grayson with a crowbar as sort of a nod and homage to the Under Red Hood storyline. That would be cool, because if you look at the suit, like Robin's suit looks all charred and burned. So I don't know if Ben Affleck is gonna recreate that scene, the warehouse scene of Dick Grayson being trapped in a warehouse and blown up, and show that iconic scene of Ben Affleck raising Dick Grayson up in his arms, all bloody and burned. That would be amazing. That would be bloody cool. And of course, Zack Snyder actually shared on Vero that he actually used Carrie Kelly in BVS. That the whole nightmare scene where we see the bus, and we see like a truckload full of ladies, and we see one woman in particular with with the ginger hair. That's actually Carrie Kelly. Carrie Kelly was introduced into this world, and we didn't even know it. It's like, damn. It's like, again, Zack Snyder just pointing out, just planting these little Easter eggs that we get to see throughout the film. Just, so amazing. So amazing. This is great. And hopefully, I don't know if we're going to get a tease. Probably not in Zack Snyder Justice League. But maybe, if in the future, who knows. But I think for the time being right now, we're really going to focus on Robin and Dick Grayson and that whole relationship, and how, it just drove Ben Affleck into the state of rage and madness. Again, when you look back, when you watch BVS again, it completely makes sense within the story. And it's just a shame that it's just a shame that we really didn't get a full, just a full breakthrough, just a full roundabout character arc with that story, because it was just cut short with everything that was going on with Warner Brothers and all the meddling and all that shit. It just didn't feel cohesive as it should have been. But now, since Zack Snyder's given full carte blanche on HBO Max, and Ben Affleck given the same treatment, I think now finally we get to see a real cohesive laid out story, and really get a full breakdown of the whole relationship between Dick Grayson, Joker, and Batman. So again, it's just hindsight 2020. Hindsight is 2020, and we're really gonna get a full, clear picture now, which I cannot wait. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing, because now Ben Affleck is gonna get the chance to really show off his story and what made again Bruce Wayne go off the edge, which we already know since we saw BVS. But now, for those who don't know, is going to make a whole lot of sense for them, because now we get to see their relationship, and really again, a little tease of who Dick Grayson was and what he meant to Bruce Wayne, and why Bruce Wayne went off the edge. Which is why again, BVS is just, when you look back at BVS, it's gonna give that movie a lot more weight, and Zack Snyder's Justice League is going to give that movie a lot more weight, because now we have a full, clear picture of Zack Snyder's story, of Zack Snyder's arc, of Bruce Wayne's arc, of Jared Leto's arc as the Joker, as Dick Grayson's arc, and what he meant to Bruce Wayne and the Joker and the whole storyline. So it's going to be amazing. Cannot wait. But yeah, overall, I cannot wait to see what Zack Snyder has in store for us. I think we will get a more clear picture in Ben Affleck's HBO Max show, and really see and really delve deeper into the arc of Dick Grayson, Joker, and Bruce Wayne's Batman. So it's gonna be amazing. I cannot wait. So anyway, those are my thoughts. Smash that like button, my beautiful DC brothers and sisters. Subscribe. Hit me up on Twitter, Instagram. Let's continue having a DC conversation. As always, support DC. Love DC. Leave comments down below if you have any thoughts on if you agree or disagree, and if you're excited for that Ben Affleck HBO Max show, which I think is going to happen. And we are really going to see the full arc of Dick Grayson, Joker, and Ben Affleck, something that we've been dying to see, and it's gonna happen. As always, truth out.